Beautiful souls, welcome back to another episode of the Astro Wanderer. Today we are going to talk about astrocartography a little bit and how I use astrocartography and astrology during this eclipse season. If you've been with me for a while, I sometimes do reflection on places I've been, what were the energies, and how I embody those energies in my life, in my business. So this is one of those episodes. But before we get into that, I want to connect a little bit with you, and I want you to let me know how this eclipse season was. We just ended this eclipse season in September. We started a new season, not only astrologically with Libra season, but also a new, like, natural season. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, the fall or autumn season has started. And I don't know about where you are. I'm still in Edinburgh for the next couple of days. And it's cold. It's getting cold. It's getting wintry, more than fall. I don't know winter here. Well, actually, I've been here in winter the first time I came, and it's so cold. But it's already cold for me. It's like 5 degrees Celsius, which I don't know, like it will be 50s Fahrenheit, maybe. I'm not sure. But for me, that's cold. And the idea that the summer is over as well, that like we change season, it's always hard on me because I love, like, I'm a girl that loves spring and summer. Those are my favorite seasons. And like autumn and fall and winter are a little bit harder for me. So let me know what's your favorite season. You can comment this on Spotify, on YouTube. If you're watching this, make sure to subscribe as well. Or you can also send me an email or send me a message at the Astro Wanderer on Instagram. Let me know how this eclipse season went for you. Let me know what's your favorite, like, natural season as well. I was trying to get some light in, not to record this dark, but I don't know if this is working on my eyes. So, okay, probably this is better. This is better for me also. It's sunny, so which is good because it's cold, but the sun always helps, you know. But yeah, so let me know those in the comments. And then stay tuned because I don't know if you are aware, but I've started a program this past September where I really take people on a 3-month journey to really use astrology as their compass so they can really feel connected and confident to create the life that they deserve. I'm dog sitting here, so if you hear some weird noises or somebody coming in, it's the dog. But anyways, and now we are into that. We're doing it live for the next 3 months until like we have our like closing ceremony on the 5th of December, and the doors are closed for that. However, as you know, like my mission is to really help people to use astrology in their day-to-day life. And I say that in every episode, in every video I do. And I'm creating something else, something more like low ticket, low investment, not only in terms of like money, but also of energy for all of you that are interested in using astrology in your day-to-day life. Some of you that are curious about astrology, but they don't really know how to bring it, like, let's say, from the sky down to earth. So stay tuned. If you're not signed up yet, just go on whatever like platform you're watching to and sign up to my dreamers letter. This is my Monday inspirational letter that I send where I share a little bit of an astro update. I share what's new on the podcast, what's new in the business, what are the current offerings, and also a weekly ritual to help you tune into this energy. So that's the place where you can receive information for the next events, because I'm really looking forward to do more live events. I want to do 2 events per month, and then to start something also like a little challenge immersion. I don't know how to call it yet, but so stay tuned for that because it will come out this week when you listen to the podcast, like, or next week. Um, as well when I will share more on the podcast. But having said that, let's start with today's episode. This is not prepared in it, it's a channel reflection to guide you like on my journey as well. I shared in the previous like astrocartography episode about like Mallorca and going back to the place that I called home for many years, like how it changed for me, what were the energies. Um, and now I want to talk about like me, like letting go of Mallorca and really stepping into this new place, a new chapter as well. I shared in the previous episode also like how astrology helped me to really let go of Mallorca and come here in Edinburgh, Scotland. So I don't want to repeat myself in this episode, but I will link that in the show notes if you want to kind of like catch up on that first and then go into this one as well. Um, so I've been in Edinburgh for like 20 days now, more or less. I landed here on the 2nd of September, and has been the place where I stayed during this eclipse season. I really was like telling to myself that I really needed to be somewhere for like this eclipse season, because eclipse season can be intense. And I've shared also that for me, this one was really touching some important placements in my birth chart. The first eclipse season was directly on my Mars, and the second one on my ascendant. I'm not going to explain what it means, but just to point it out, if any of you like are more astrology literate, you can also understand that. Um, so I was really clear that I needed a place to just like land for this eclipse season and not moving around, because obviously eclipse season can be also intense. And for my personal experience, I felt like that I really needed that place to just say and like really make the most of this eclipse season as well. So that's when I like got this opportunity to come to Edinburgh, and I was like, okay, it's a 3 weeks opportunity, like a little bit more than that, more like I think it's in total 22, 23 days, so a little bit more than 3 weeks. And it was like covering all these like eclipse season. I landed on the 2nd, I'm gonna leave on the 25th. So I landed just before the first eclipse that was on the 7th of September. And I'm leaving after the second eclipse that was on the 21st, and now heading into Libra season. And Libra is in my birth chart as in the first house. So if you have listened to last week's episode, if not, I highly suggest you to go and do that, because I explain like the house method, what the houses are in astrology, and how you can live in alignment with your birth chart when you really like follow like this season of your life with the houses. So for me, Libra falls in my first house. So this is my new year. It's the beginning for me. So I feel like I'm leaving behind what was this 3.5 beautiful months of like traveling during the summer season, the first months back in business. And I'm welcoming this new season, this new year, where I am really, sorry about that. Go out. Where I'm really like looking forward to like find a place where I can like start this new chapter that I'm in, and like find other ways to support myself and my business. So that's where I'm at right now, but let's like just reflect on what Edinburgh really brought to me. What are the astrocartography lines that I have here? And yeah, and what I take away from this. Okay, the doggy just say outside. I'm gonna take a cup of tea And I invite you to just like always, like it's a personal reflection. So that might or might not like resonate with you. But I always think that you can take something from like any reflection and apply it to your day-to-day life as well. Um, so yeah, so Edinburgh, it's been like something so unexpected. Like I'm playing with the universe, I'm playing with life again. It's something that I didn't see coming. And as I shared in the past episode, I was in Mallorca. I was so like 100%, not 100, but 99% sure that Mallorca would be the place where I will be like moving to and staying there long term. And once I got there and that was not the case, I was a little bit um like shaken as well, and like I was not sure what was the next move, and then the universe welcomed me with this not one but two opportunities to come to Edinburgh and to really like enjoy the astrological eclipse season here. What lines do I have in Edinburgh? So I don't have any like astrocartography lines that you see when you look at your chart. However, there's another tool in astrocartography that I will share in a video, like in a single video about this, that it's called like local space. And you can like really go even deeper with that because you can find the energies within a city, for example. And you can see, like, if you're living, I don't know, in a big city and there are different neighborhoods, different sides of the city, each neighborhood and side can bring you a different energy. So when I came to Edinburgh, I look, I look and there was no lines. Then I was like, let's go deeper and look into like the local space. Um, and that's when I realized that I actually had like the place, I'm staying to different places. The place that I stayed in my first 2 weeks was like more close to my Sun and Venus lines. Sun and Venus energy are beautiful for really shining your light bright, for like feeling good with yourself, for sorry, this door is always like crazy. Okay. That's what happens when you are recording and you are going live without no stopping. That's what life says, guys. But anyways, so Venus and sun lines are really good to really feel good with yourself, reconnecting with like your vitality, your life force, shining your light bright. And Venus about relationships, and about the relationship with self. So the first 2 weeks have been really that for me. They were like a catalyst for like reconnected with myself. After I left Belgium and then I traveled through Paris and then went to Mallorca and had this like expectation and gover, I really needed to reconnect to myself. So going there in a place that was by the beach as well, which is a plus. If you know me, you know the beach is my happy place. But it was really like good for me to really reconnect with myself, feel like alive again in a way, let go because eclipse season was a lot about letting go, but really like reconnect with my energy and also relationship with others because I didn't plan to come to Edinburgh, but once I came here, I knew that I was going to meet one of like my mentors and soul friends, Sophie. I've taken her like business program through the summer. And when we met in person, and we go back like a few years, she's been on my podcast, I've been on her podcast, and we like taken some like challenges together and we've talked as well. And we met in person, and it was so beautiful um, because I didn't see that coming. The universe surprised me. It felt like we were like friends since like for ages. It was not just meeting for the first time. It was like we've known each other forever. So that was beautiful. That was definitely so beautiful as well. And that was not the only time we met. We met again, and she gifted me an one-on-one in-person VIP mentorship experience. That was like something I didn't see coming, but something that I also really needed and for myself and for my business. And that was like just a beautiful day. And then I'm meeting her again tomorrow before I leave town. And something like also that happened is that I met like one of like my old colleagues from like 2017, 2016, 2017, when I really started entertainment in Spain. And that was like interesting. Nemo, please. This dog is wild, but that's another story. But yes, so it felt really like coming here was really helping me to like close not only a chapter, but close a book of my life. The books that I've been writing since I was 19 when I left my hometown in Italy and I started traveling. And I've been traveling ever since. I've been traveling for this like 13 plus years. And I've been living in different countries. I've stayed in a place for no longer than 1 year. So it's been like a journey for sure. And as much as I loved traveling this year, it became clear to me that I want a place to land. I want a place to call home and a place where I can stay a little bit long term. So these 3 weeks in Edinburgh really helped me to like close not only that chapter, but also that book, and to also bring a lot of gratitude towards like all the version of myself, all the chapters of myself that were in that book. It's been 13 years, so there were many, many, many chapters in that. Um, and that was really like beautiful for me to come here, not only like meet somebody that it's helped me so much in my business and continues helping me because I join her like mastermind that will start in October as well, but also meet somebody from your past and see like, wow, I met a different version of myself. My like, I think I was, how old was I when I was probably 25. I don't know. I'm not. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry, but the dog is going wild. I don't know, all day, like since this morning. And I'm not like a dog mom, so I don't know what's happening. And his mom is coming in today, so it's not like something new is coming, you know? So I'm not really sure. But anyways, coming back, it's really what I was saying is really that um my goodness, we have to deal with this. But it's really like closing a chapter, seeing that version of myself from like when I was younger, seeing how much I've grown since then, and seeing like getting clarity. Okay, I love this version of myself. That was a fun time. I cherish all the memories that I have in these years, and I'm ready to open a new book. Also, by the way, I'm in my progress moon in Pisces, which is the end of the cycle. So I feel those energy with eclipse season that was in Pisces and Virgo axis, and I'm a Virgo rising. I felt this energy very strongly, and really really able to like let go. This was like 3 weeks of letting go as well. I started my first program here, which I think it was a beautiful energy to be in, to start my first ever program. And I ended these like 3 weeks in Edinburgh with like that confidence as well, to really move forward into my next chapter, into my next book with like clarity and confidence. I still waiting for a lot of answers, like they've not been revealed to me yet, but I trust that they will, like my steps will be revealed. And I have this like throughout all this summer, I was really able to connect to myself in a way that I can trust my intuition and I trust the universe, and I see that I've always been supported. Also, like when I moved into the side of Edinburgh, which I'm on the opposite side from the beach and more in the hills, here I have like still that sun line, but instead of Venus, I have Mercury. And I've been receiving so many signs. Mercury is the planet of communication, it's also the messenger of the gods. And I've been receiving so many signs in nature, of course, because I'm surrounded by nature. I've been like seeing signs from birds, from flowers. So it's been really beautiful also to receive all those signs as well. Like, and they all came down to like what I've been sharing, like letting go of this book, this ending, and like trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be and your life is unfolding exactly where it's meant to be. So this is really the message that I want to leave you with, to remember that um, you don't need to like go and hustle anymore. Uh, Everything you need is here. Everything is already here. You are exactly where you're meant to be, and you need to trust and surrender to a greater force. Maybe for you it's God, maybe it's the universe, maybe it's whatever it is for you. And really trust that life is unfolding exactly as it's meant to be, and things will come. Your desire will come true, but you need to have this unwavering faith and trust. And that's like really the message that comes out of these like 3 weeks here of this eclipse season that I hope you can take away as well with you. Having said that, I think that's all I want to share for today. I know I shared just a little bit of astrocartography, but that's what came up for me. I will share more about astrocartography in different episodes as well. But yeah, stay tuned for next week's episode where I'm gonna talk also about what's brewing, what's coming up. So make sure to tune in for that. And until next time, peace and love.